Hey, welcome to the next episode of the Hive with Us podcast. I have a special guest, Mr. Elijah Bryant, and co-host Anthony Gona. This episode's called Deal Breakdown. We cover cool, interesting stories. What's your story you got today, Elijah?
I just, started the actual academy January. One of the members of the academy, he started cold calling for me. And within about a week or two, he found this deal. I'm not going to say the exact location because I'm still marketing there, finding deals, but he found this deal. Lady signed at $23,500, I believe. I sent it over to a couple buyers. Nobody got back to me. And then I sent it over to this one buyer that, paid me a good amount of money last year. And they're buying it for $35,000. Like, he literally, within a week, and at the time he told me, like, this is like the last bit of money I have. I bought into your program. I'm going to make the calls for you and we're going to find a deal. And that's exactly what happened. We're about to make $13,000 on that deal.
That's such an amazing story, and I think you have a similar story too, because you moved south from like North Carolina, South Carolina, and you moved down to Florida to work mentor under somebody right there. So you have
from New York to Florida.
New York. See,
yeah.
You actually moved down there to meet your mentor?
Not to meet him, to actually work with him.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Wow, dude, that's a big move right there. Now look at the dividends now.
I know. I had to.
And this is one of the crazy stories too, is that now he has students doing the same thing. So it's like he instant respect. Let's get you that deal, bro. Let's take you to the moon. Let's take you to the next level. That's dope, man. That's such a cool, like, it's like a deja vu all over again.
Yep. That's exactly how it feels. It's just everything's coming in full circle.
You have any other stories like that, or is he the first one that's kind of been a deja vu moment for you?
I do have, Sherelle, she's one of my mentees. She moved down from Virginia to Florida, not too far from me, and she's doing great as well. She actually locked up a deal today. I don't know the exact amount, but yeah, she's doing good. So it's amazing seeing people kind of taking the same steps as me, and then doing good with it. I don't advise everybody to do it because there is a lot of risk, but if you built, do it. Take that leap of faith.
It's one of those things where like you recognize the energy, and you might recognize it more than I ever could, because you literally left your hometown to move 1,500 miles away, 1,000 miles away to go start a new venture. And it takes a lot of sacrifice and balls to do that.
Yeah. And another thing, I didn't have money. A lot of people think you have to have money when you leave. I mean, I think you do. I feel like I'm naive. Once I get an opportunity or it sounds good, I'm going to try it. I don't have no kids, so it's like, what else can I lose, right? Yeah. I'm still in my 20s. This is the time to make risk. Even in your 30s, it's time to make risk. That's exactly what I did. And I feel like if I read this one quote, a risk only looks like a risk from hindsight. But, once, or hindsight looking back, it's an opportunity. You get what I'm saying? So at first it looks like a risk, but after, years go by, you understand that was just an opportunity. So knowing that, it's like, I'm going to keep making as much risk as possible, because who knows? It only takes one opportunity to make millions.
No, that's crazy, and it's crazy to think about, because it is like business entrepreneurship is risky. I mean, anything like that is risky, but it's one of those things where, like, if you're put in the right situation and you can capitalize, that's it. You're not going back.
This show is sponsored by HiveMind CRM. It is more than just a CRM. It is a real estate and business mastermind that comes with an all-in-one CRM. You can have unlimited websites and users. You can call, text, RVM, and email all in one user interface. And you can set up custom automations for any type and multiple businesses. 65% of companies start using a CRM system within the first 5 years of business. Once implemented, the HiveMind will save you on marketing, give you more time, and make more money. One of our users had his first $100,000 month using our system in June. We want to see you automate and accelerate your business. Text us at 210-972-1842 for future meetings, and of course to get our $1 course on how to make more than 6 figures on one land deal. You can schedule your free demo today at HiveMindCRM.io.
Right. Never go back to that life. Any thoughts on that one, Anthony? Man, that was dope.
I was gonna say, yeah, congrats to you, man, because you gotta grow those wings. You gotta be willing to burn the ships. Beginning of last year, I shut down my construction company. I've been in construction since I was 12. I'm 41. I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do real estate now. Ever since then, like last year was a big momentum year because I've always been a multiple business owner, and last year was my first year only doing real estate and
Wow.
only doing land. So it was a big jump off, but it's like, man, impossible to fail. You know, if you have that mindset like yours, it's like, I'm going to do this. I don't even got no money. I'm ready to go. Get me out of here. So I shut the construction company off. That was my safety net.
Yeah.
You know, so like, man, like this real estate thing needs to pop off. And yeah, so last year was amazing, man. And like I said, this year right now, we're set up to do this year better than I've done in 40 years all prior to this, in this year alone. So it's like, if you don't have that mentality, yeah, I think you're always going to struggle. You're always going to be a tinkerer. But like you said, but being willing to be a risk taker and jump off like that, man, that's amazing, man. So congrats to you for doing that and having the spirit and the the wisdom and the fearlessness to do it. That's amazing. It speaks volumes about you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I like how you said that, you know, that 1 year you can make more money than you did 20 years doing something else. You know, before actually making money in real estate, you know, DoorDash and Instacart, I wasn't making no money. I was probably making 12,000-15,000 in a year. And that's me putting time all day driving around delivering food. So it's crazy how, you know, I can make that in 1 month real estate, 1 day real estate than I could in a whole year. So I feel like people need to understand that as well. You might not get a deal right away, but once that momentum kicks, you could really take off and you can make more money in 1 year, 6 months than you did 10 years at a job.
Yeah, I made a video about this where it's like, I feel like real estate and what you can do in real estate, it's like you're collapsing time, because grandma and grandpa worked their whole life to leave this to their kids. And then those kids leave that to their kids. And then you come in and pick it up in a weekend. So you just gain 200 years of wealth, right, in a 30-day close. So it's a weird business to be in, man. And I love being in it. I love it. I respect it. I honor the creator for putting me here and meeting people like yourself that are doing the same thing, spreading the message and sharing it with your friends and family, man. So it's a very cool space to be in. Yeah, we're kind of like, right now we're in that, I don't know if this is the honeymoon phase, if you just get used to it in 5 years or 10 years, but yeah, we're still kind of just like, man, this is cool. This is too much, man. I can't wait for my kids to experience what they're going to experience, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you hit 1 million yet in revenue?
So no, I didn't. Very close, but I didn't. But very close.
Should I show them the trophy?
But when I do, I'll hit you up. I'll let you know.
Can you get it closer to the camera?
I need one of those. What is it?
Hive Mind, $1 million in revenue. Daniel Martinez.
Okay. Yeah, I need one of those.
The show is sponsored by The List Guys. Do you need more leads in your local or virtual market? 1 in 10 small businesses don't invest in any kind of marketing. The List Guys have over 35 plus list types to choose from, and you can mix and match any list or criteria. We also use the skip trace list and provide up to 7 numbers and email addresses. Every list you purchase will be scrubbed against previous purchases. The List Guys are here to save you time. Contact the List Guys today at www.1listguys.com. That's www.1listguys.com.
I got one right here behind me too, man. Yeah, so as soon as you hit it, send us a message. We're gonna get you a nice trophy.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, like we that's what we hit 1 million in revenue end of January for Hive Mind. So I was like, ain't nobody gonna celebrate us. We're gonna celebrate ourselves.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, we have a yacht mastermind coming up too, man. We're gonna do a mastermind on a yacht. So I don't know if you want to come out, bring any one of your team members or whatever.
Where?
It's gonna be West Coast somewhere.
West Coast. Okay.
It's gonna be a golf and yacht mastermind somewhere in the West Coast.
That's dope.
We're gonna make it happen. I'll let you know. But man, you want to learn more about that? Go check us out. There'll be some post online somewhere. I don't know when we're going to do it. Whenever this episode releases, definitely go keep an eye on us because we're going to release dates for that soon. But man, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you, Elijah, for coming on. Thank you, Anthony, for helping me out on this one. And go make a difference. Make some risk. Make some change. You don't know what's going to happen if you make the right risk and the right opportunity. Your life could be changed. You never know. Thanks for coming on.
Times go hard, go harder.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll see you in the next episode, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for watching this YouTube video. We hope you found value. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Watch more videos just like this one.